and everything in between, right? It's every episode of Gat Obeu Hai Seukul, it goes way and way and way more crazy. I think it's one more episode. This is not the final episode. I think it's one next week. Yeah, 13 episode anime, and that's cool. But what can I say, right? Everything, every episode you watch, it goes more and more insane, right? You're like, oh, interesting. Now he's summoning a god again or something. It's like a demon army flying in, and the guy turned into like a monster. Everything is worse and worse, right? And my favorite still is that while you're having this fight, right, in the sword and summoning, I'm summoning a sword, I'm summoning a shield, they're somehow aware of everything's happening in the more Kyuubi fight. That was my favorite point. How do they know? How can they feel that the Kyuubi is losing? That he's beating the Kyuubi over there. How do they know that? But whatever. But I love it. But yeah, the last episode. Yeah, no more high school. Anyway, let's start watching it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, that's super loud. I gotta increase the volume. Oh, that blasted my eardrums completely. Ugh. But yeah, he's like, God is coming. I got the key of God. Yeah, so this was all last week, right? He's like summoning some demons. He's coming, some CGI demon army. They look pretty bad, I have to say that. The CGI demons doesn't look that good, though. Like the kind of plastic looking. Yeah, I mean, you'd be like, what the hell is this? Yeah, but I think everyone should be like, what's happening? Okay, he's summoning God, I suppose. But is it like the God of God, or is it just his God? If it's like everyone has their own god, right? So I don't know if it's like, is it the god, the ultimate god? Is it the highest god of level, or is it his god? But here we go, here comes God, is coming immediately. Falling down with his demon army, this looks quite... Maybe they're aliens then, maybe they're aliens, they look like demons, but maybe they're aliens. Ah, here we go, God! It's like some kind of Buddha god, maybe, golden... Yeah. And her master is probably dead. Yeah, he's probably dead. Her master is probably dead. It's her fault though. It's the damn maid's fault, 100%. It's all her fault. But it's all her fault. 100%, because she's a moron. Oh, don't fight the evil shark, man! Because her grandpa, I guess, is gonna fight the Yigal now. On his opening. But I mean, it's all her fault. She's a complete moron, right? So he was arguably defeating Yigal, right? He was arguably beating Yigal. But she's like, oh no, master, don't fight him. Like, why would she care about that? She should be like, kill that bastard. Yeah, no, so she's like, no, you shouldn't do it. And of course he got owned. And then the second time, again, he got owned. And even though Yigal, of course, he got the leg and arm there. You have to blame her the most, I feel. or the other guy going into the monster. Because Yigal was kind of like defending himself against the monster. It wasn't like his... I didn't feel like he, attacked them for her leg there on purpose. It was like an accident, right? It was like collateral damage. I'm not on Yigal's side, but I'm just saying that... Did he aim to get her leg, a second leg? I don't think he did that. It's like, it's like a happy accident, right? But he's evil, but... Yeah, it's like... No, it's all her fault. I blame the maid. I blame the damn maid stopping her fight all the time. But if the grandpa... It's gonna fight, I guess. Probably Yigal, right? And he can probably transform to them. It's probably a family thing, right? To turn into big monsters with tentacle hentai powers. It's probably the family, the hereditary family power to turn into like a Bible black villain. Yeah, it's like, yes. The family power up. Yeah, it's like, yeah, time for Bible black. Fox God. So I guess the cube is important too. Here we go. It's raining. Just looks like the kid really died, right? Doesn't that look like the magician kid, the grandpa thing? Yeah. Okay, and mom looks evil. Yeah, okay. His mom was, I guess, some of those classic evil anime moms there. Yeah, the smile there. Okay, so he wasn't his actual grandkid. He bought him or something, like his mom sold him. I do have a Discord, yeah. There's links below in the description. But yeah, he's like, he's like, yeah, your mom is a loser. It's like you sold her off. But okay, yeah, it's like... But the really is like, you know, classic anime and evil mom. Yeah, it's like, oh, your mom sold you. Interesting background there. Yeah, and this Omega. Okay, so did he take? Did they give him the shock power? I don't know. Oh, and then it's like he's. I guess he killed. I guess he killed Dad. That's nice, man. Yeah, always good to one. This chat is a perfect moment to get all my, you know, hentai stuff and so on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite active on Discord. But here we go. Yeah, he's gonna go like a demon form. Okay, interesting. I'm just like, I don't know. Isn't he like a shark man? Maybe he's summoning, like, I don't know. How does it work? So he actually isn't a shark man? His power is like zombie shark or something? Zombie mutant Attack on Titan shark or something? Yeah, like, I don't know. What is his... But yeah, he's pissed off here, so... And they're... Oh yeah, and there's the other girl. He likes eating his girlfriend's legs. Yeah, he loves eating their legs. That's like his thing there. That's a, you know... And God is coming... Oh yeah, it's the dragon summoning, yeah. But I guess these are angels more than demons, even though they look really evil. But yeah, it's supposed to be like... some kind of angelic forces with God there. Ah, of course you can fly in a dragon, yeah, it makes sense, yeah. But yeah, it feels like it started out with, you know, we fighting with nunchucks and swords, and now it's like I'm flying on my dragon, burning down angels to fight this like golden Buddha god thing coming from the sky. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, he's someone he's crossing again. Like, why does he attack him? I don't get why he doesn't attack him when he looks at this. This is so strange. Why does no one stab him when he's like doing this like sky prayer? Why does no one, you know, attack him in his stomach when he stands there with his arm up in the midair? I don't get what they do to attack his person. And what can the kids do? What can they do? What can these random children do against the massive cross-summoning god shit? I don't know. Like, can they do anything against this? Doesn't feel like it. Okay, maybe God is losing though. But they, well, the grandpa character might appear too, right? And help the Cutie, so... He's ripped, of course. Oh, yeah, I love the power vision though. I'm gonna love this, like, beating in my face power vision. I can feel like the bad guy, yeah. Picard loses. I guess he's gonna awaken his true power here. Oh, here we go, yeah. Because he's even more like Satoichi now, though. I think the guy was always very similar to Satoichi in Guilty Gear. And now with his new powers, it feels even more so. So there's like a, I don't know, monster, I don't know, demon shark thing? What, quick? I don't know what's happening, guys! What's happening? It turned into Quicksilver or something. I don't know, it's turned into like some kind of... Wait, so now it is an actual key. Okay, so it's an actual physical key, okay. Thought the meant the key was like, you know, his QB power or something, but no, it's an actual key. Okay. And yeah, what is this thing? Like shark zombies? Huh, his eyes turns into a demon as well there. Yeah, and it's this power of the... Mori is probably gonna jump in now here. I feel the main catch time. Wait, aren't they allied? He's the best guy though. He's it, yeah. Where's his music band? Where's the drum guys? This is the best guy though. With his musical gunfighting style. That's the coolest guy though. They're like the hobo guy with guns. Like what's that guy though? But I thought Yigal. But I don't get here. I thought Yigal Okay, not more epic, but the guy was part of Nox. Because he knew about the clone thing. So why is he fighting the Omega Angel guys? Like, wasn't they like in the same team? That I don't get. Why are they conflicting too? It's obvious that the other guys are gonna fight them because, you know. No, those nano machines actually seem to be pretty useless most of the time. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is a demon. Yeah, this is obviously God is evil or whatever. Yeah, it's turning into. There's like a World of Warcraft tusk face, like a troll tusk face. Okay, what's this now then? This might be better explained in the manhwa, because now it's like, we have science to fight the gods! What is this thing? Suddenly some random guy I've never seen before being like, we have bomber planes or something, and he summoned like the military force? Like seriously, what's happening now? Why is that guy like, oh, we have bomber planes to like nuke them or something? What? This is completely out of place. It seems like, how did the military suddenly appear and be like, we're gonna bomb those damn god people? Yeah. Okay, so this appeared to the president, I guess. And she's like, we're gonna nuke them because they're summoning freaking gods. We're gonna, yeah, that's the way to defeat this damn god martial lord guy. We're gonna just nuke them. Yeah, no, they're like, hey, the nukes are coming. Yeah, the bomb plates are coming. Okay, oh, it's America's fault. Yeah, it's America's fault. I get it. That's true. It's America's fault. That makes sense. Yeah. They don't trust these Korean martial art guys. No. It's America's fault. Yeah. Okay. So I protect them with some pocket dimensioning magic. Yeah. You can just teleport them away or something. Wait, how did he reach those people? This is allowed his power. He's like teleporting the other people that isn't even there. That is like somewhere in the hospital. He's like weird everything. He's like, oh, they're way over here. Ah, teleport them too. But so now they're gonna like, I don't know, destroy the whole capital of South Korea, Seoul. They're gonna like nuke Seoul. Oh no, now they are back to kind of old like temple or something. Man, this anime is so crazy! So now they're like, no, we teleported us to like a pocket dimension with like a martial art temple. Because the sky is like water, so it's like some kind of. This probably not Earth, right? Because it's like, yeah, it reminds me of Xenoblade. Xenoblade, Tunecross. No, yeah. Yeah, definitely. With how the Bionosis helm is like the water thing. But is she also leg? Wait, he can heal people now too? What? This anime! Like, how did he learn this stuff? What? Where did he learn this stuff? Yeah, did he skip over this part? Okay, fine. He's like, I kept secrets because of reasons. Okay, he can heal people with his water magic. Okay. Okay, but he can heal them with like water. Maybe he can restore their legs. Yeah, like it wouldn't be impossible that his healing magic could restore their legs, right? He was like, I have a god healing power, so. You think about it, he usually is almost like a turtle, probably, right? So he's like, it's probably like a magical turtle god. Gives him water magic powers, and they might be able to, you know, hit people. Yeah, I don't think it's impossible. Yeah, she knows since Yagal. Yeah, I was training him in the battle there. Oh yeah, it's awkward now. You should tell him my bromance. Don't tell him I like him! Yeah. But this key thing there, that was really strange. So he had the key. Yeah, it was actually inside of him. He actually had like a key, the cubic key. It's a part of his god power, right? Yeah, Nigal wants it. But of course, everyone seems to want that key, right? So it's not just Nigal, but they all want the key. All the other guys. But yeah, there's like a pocket dimension, right? Because those like, I guess, America? Something. Yeah, the American bomber planes are coming. This seems like, yeah, like America's like, we better kill everyone in Korea so they can't, you know, summon God or something. It's good that America was prepared against if the Koreans would be able to summon God. They were like, we can nuke it. We can use to flat the whole country, yeah. But anyway, back to the dragon fighting angels, I guess they are more. Angel demons, whatever. This is so strange. I mean, this is the point in trying to fight. It's flying around shooting fireballs. They're not really showing what those two can do. Not really showing their power. Just kind of like it's flexing. Not really showing what they actually do. But see, is he finally gonna attack him when he stands there? Is he finally gonna go in and be like, ugh? Because clearly he's just like, he's so open to be attacked. Probably. Okay, maybe you gotta enter this pocket martial art dimension. Probably, right? Yeah, exactly. With his weird demon thing. But I mean, he's the perfect voice actor, Ken Yasuda, to be to be an evil guy. This is their voice actor to be evil in anime. It's like he's always evil. And if he's playing a good guy, that good guy is an anti-hero at best, right? Yeah, it's always Mr. Evil. Okay, yeah, she can turn into her, you know, general dragon thing. And he can now send water waves. Oh, they can do this shit? Oh, they can like, yeah, she can buff her dragon soldier guy, her general military guy with like water magic. Okay, that's new. They can combine their gods to. Okay, that gives you a new dimension here. Oh, so they lost off screen. Okay, but that's lame. Okay, well, that was lame. Oh man, yeah, that was lame. They lost off screen. I want to see how they were gonna combine the gods. That sounded awesome, but I was like, ah, it's over. He's way too strong, apparently. He defeated them off screen. He's very focused on being a winner, yeah. But man, he really reminds me of Eddie or Satoichi in Guilty Gear. Like, really. The more I see of him, the more he reminds me of him. When he turned into Demon Thing, he's even more similar. I was always saying Eddie when I saw episode 1. But the hair, same thing too. He has the same hairstyle. Someone's like, but he's blonde though, Eddie. But yeah, they have the same long, slick hair. So he's like so similar to him. It's even more similar now with the dark mouth thing. And I keep saying this is the anime of Guilty Gear. I keep saying this is what this is most close to, but. Yes, they're doing that. It's back to that, like the drunk magic gun martial art can combine with this thing. So they're gonna nuke them now too? Okay. I hope someone uses the bomb plane and hits him in the back or something. I hope the American bomb plane does something. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting if they actually entered here and, you know, shot him or something. Oh, is it Grandpa? I'm guessing he's pissed off Grandpa, right? Since he killed his, Oh, he can, like, teleport the whole... Well, so Grandpa is like, I don't know, town teleport? If you play Warcraft, yeah. If he, like, Grandpa was, like, massive... Yeah, he's like a city teleport. I summon everyone of the whole city. That's like, yeah. What's happening? That's a really weird fight there. Wait, how did he bite behind him though? That looked really good though, but I was like, how did he... Oh, whatever. But I guess... Oh, the other fighters too. But yeah, I guess Grandpa was like, he has town, you know, town teleport. He's like, I can teleport the whole city. Yeah, everyone in the whole Seoul. But it still looks like the whole capital's gonna be destroyed though. By the American bomb plane or something. Like, he's crazy in this anime. Oh, there is, in some kind of... Yeah, because I mean his grandson was like a, you know, a magician, right? He's like... He's actually kind of wizard. Yeah, like some kind of wizard outfit here. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna show my little magic. Oh, you can also... But I guess it's kinda like defend city by... Or building a bigger nuke. What is the point of doing this thing? I don't know, but he's like, I'm combining the nukes into like some kind of statue or something. Summoning a meteor and it's big. Yeah, it's a Sephiroth attack. This is very Sephiroth. He's summoning a meteor that is bigger than God. Yeah, it's like, no. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy everyone with my bigger meteor. You see, God is me? Look at my meteor. It's 10 times your God. Will the capital be destroyed though? Well, it seems like a nuke in the capital. Yeah, like... I mean, he saved everyone's life, but he destroyed the whole capital with his nuke ability. Right? Yeah, it's like an actual nuke! He just nuked the whole capital though. Like, he didn't make it better in that sense, he combined the powers, I mean, it's a bigger bomb, so... I guess gonna teleport him away too, I guess. But why was his grandson some kind of monster? How did that connect? Why his grandson, right, was a magician thing, why did it turn into a monster? What was that thing? Okay, so they're, yeah, with the weird god thing. They're like, Seoul is being destroyed and only like Buddha god is left or something. And yeah, this grandpa, this guy's probably alive then because he's an evil guy, so. Yeah, of course he's alive. He's like, I blocked the attack. I blocked the nuke, somehow. Oh, it's back to BioBlack, yeah. But so are you God no allied though with the God summoning guys? That seemed like a really confusing thing. Why were they fighting earlier with the angel thing? So I'm wondering, yeah, like is he working with them? Because he did before, but then he didn't. So yeah, because now it's like, is he working with them with Kia? It feels like there are two different evil factions here, right? Okay, he's gonna eat the key. I like how it hurt his arm. That's a good detail. He bites his own arm, so it hurt him to eat his own arm there. Yeah, okay, that's... Could've just dropped it. Oh, and it's like a baby? What's happening in this anime? Oh, it's like an angel. It's a little baby that... He turns into a baby with angel wings. I guess it turns into... This feels very Sephiroth. You notice? Yeah, this feels... Final Fantasy 7, here we go. Like the angel wings, one wing angel. Yeah, it's like... Man, you can't tell me that looks very Sephiroth. That looks very, very Sephiroth when he turns into the angel thing. Yeah, with the wings and the thing behind him. That looks Sephiroth from, you know, the last form Sephiroth. I don't think you'll get it. Like the last form, not the first form Sephiroth, but the last boss form when you fight him in the second form. After you beat the green thing and then the... It's a cool art actually, with like the classic. Yeah, it seems Kafka too, yeah. Now we just again, it's the big Halo thing, right? It's the big Halo behind it that makes it feel even more Sephiroth, because you have that huge golden halo behind you. Yeah, the same thing, right? Throw it out in the screen so you find a good image of it. Come on. What was it lagging for? Okay, wasn't the worker. Here we go. Bam. Like, yeah, it's the huge Halo thing, right? That makes it feel, I think so, with the wings thing and so on. That what makes it feel even more so, yeah. Like it, because it has that golden Halo thing and the white wings and everything. And the hair, he even turned white hair, right? So, yeah. But anyway, let's go back and look at it. Let's do the review here. God of High School, episode 12. So first, he becomes a little baby, yeah. And then he grows the white wings, right? That flies up there and... transform. They're like, what is happening? And everyone is like, what is happening? He turned like into Sephiroth, yeah. He ate the key and became God. Yeah. So here he turns into God, right? Now he's God. Yeah. And he's like, I am God. But because of that, I mean, his hair turns white, right? His hair turns white. I'm just saying it, but it feels Sephiroth to me. Because of the white hair, the halo. Of course, the halo thing is like an angel thing, so I mean, it makes sense that it's not just purely with FF7 and so on. But definitely felt like a kind of rebirth of a God scene. Yeah, I will be God. Certainly, right? Certainly. But yeah, a very crazy episode. So America is like, oh, there's something in God over there in Korea. We better kill everyone. Yes, it's so stupid. Like they're like, I mean, you know, what if you use nuke Korea? Like we have to, oh, those damn Korea, there's someone in these God guys. They're gonna ruin everything, right? They're gonna ruin everything. It's like press the nuke button, press the nuke, yeah, send 20 nukes at them. You better demolish the stupid God summoning things. That has to be some kind of, limit on their martial arts skills, yeah. But then, yeah, the grandpa appears at he's 6 apparently, and he's like, I'm gonna combine nukes into, like he combined the nukes into like a bigger nuke. He didn't make it better. Like, yeah, like South Korea, or at least like Seoul is gonna be destroyed. So you can find the thing, but I mean, he transformed into a bigger thing. I don't think it helped at all for the capital. I mean, yes, he did teleport him away, but like, this to me seems worse. Like he made it worse, right? Didn't Grandpa make it worse when he used this thing? Because he's like, okay, yes, he did use town teleport. So he sent everyone away. Okay, fine. So that's fine. Okay, he saved all his life, so that's good. But afterwards, he took all the nukes, right, or whatever, all the bombs from America, and made it into a bigger bomb. Yeah, like one super bomb. And then he did the Sephiroth Meteor summoning. So I have to say, but it really feels FF7 to me because it has that. I mean, the statue actually. It's very Kafka-like, FF6, yeah. The statue is very last Final Fantasy 6 boss, yeah, very much so. But anyway, then he summons the Meteor, right, and combines the Meteor with these American nukes turned into a bigger nuke. So he definitely nuked the whole capital. That did not help, I feel, to protect Seoul as a city. He's like, he demolished everything. He was like, oh, I see your 10 nukes, and I make a bigger nuke. Yeah, combine with my Meteor nuke. So it's like, yes. Good job, Grandpa, old magician Grandpa. You just completely destroyed everything, yeah. Well, he did teleport him away, though, in his defense, though, so no one died, I guess. Not even the bad guy died, of course, but he was like, I can just block it somehow. But that's all interesting, too, right, man? Yeah, the bad guy somehow blocked it. We didn't see how he did it, but of course he just blocked it. He was like, oh, I am still alive, yeah. So he of course, he survived the nuke, because reasons. But what's weird though is that still, why did grandson, the magician grandson, why did he turn into like a demon? Like what's up with that? Yeah, why did he turn into like a monster thing? Because Grandpa doesn't seem to have that thing at all. He's like, I can just. I just feel like if Grandpa had, because they're like a 6th generation of magicians, right? And he has this kind of demon blood or whatever to have to turn into a demon, you would imagine that Grandpa was gonna die to do this thing, would turn into his demon, right? To be like, oh, I'm gonna fight you, evil god guys. I can turn into my demon form and do this nuke summoning thing, and then I will fight you in my, ultimate demon, family demon form. But he just died, I think. So he didn't go into that family blood, at all. He was like, whatever, I'm just gonna summon a meteor and I'll die. So that seems a little strange to me. I expected him to also, jump into his family's true lineage or something like that, right? Something like that, yeah. Definitely, yeah. I would say so. I think Grandpa should have turned into his bigger form, right? But all his anime is crazy. But anyway, we get the Yagal backstory, right? Yagal was bought by his father. Like, mom, you sold him off, and she's a loser. I do like that though, that his new father was like, yeah, that your mom. She's a goddamn loser, she sold you for money. What a loser, yeah. So don't like that. Don't love her anyway. She's she's a bad mom. It's like, okay, I guess he has a point with that. I do love the nuke scene though. But he could heal people apparently. That makes sense, I think, with the turtle power. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like he has the turtle. I suppose he has turtle magic, right? It definitely is always very high pace though. Yeah. I'm just gonna find a good Yugal image here. But it's super high pace. This thing though, man, why did he cut away this thing? This I wanted to see though. Here we go. This I wanted to see. This is what I'm talking about. The fusion. The fusion, guys. Yeah, I wanted to see this goddamn battle. So they are like, oh, we're gonna fight evil, not shark anymore, but like zombie demon summoning guy. Okay, fine. Let's use our. It's just kind of strange too because he just told them he could heal people with his water magic. I have water healing magic, and she's like, okay, let's fight him. I'm gonna, use my general dragon spear guy, Liu Ben. Let's do it, right? And then he's like, oh, I can buff your weapon with my healing magic or something. I don't know, but I mean, I guess he can do other stuff, right, with his water ability. Yeah, like he can do other stuff. So sure, fine, I can leave that. But this was really badass. Yeah, he's like, I just got my new power. I have my water god, right? You have your general fighter god, so I can make you stronger with my water god summoning thing. I can buff you with like a water element. It's gonna be badass, right? It's gonna be awesome. And then they lose off screen. And they lose goddamn off screen in like a second. What is this? I wanted to see this battle. I wanted to see them be like, oh, I have a water spear. I can, I don't know. Yeah, I want to see what this thing would do, right? When you combine two gods into this like, super god or whatever, fusion dance god or whatever. Yeah, but they're like, no, they lost over here. Goddamn. I wanted to see this thing. Definitely. But yeah, One Winged Angel, that is the episode I would call. It reminds me actually, what's that? That was the Dororo last year, right? Yeah, Dororo last year. They also had an episode where someone turned into One Winged Angel, like straight up one Sephiroth. Yeah, straight up someone like, RIP! But I don't know, it's like, it really felt, I have to say to me at least, being of course a JRPG fan, right? I have the FF7 remake, or is it somewhere here in my pile of game, like the latest, of course, right, yeah, of course. Being, a JRPG fan, right, it really reminded me of Final Fantasy generally, because, again, he summoned a statue, right, and this statue to me with all the heads, that was very Kefka-ish, that was very, Amano art style, right, the classic Final Fantasy art is from 1.6, and then of course suddenly it's like I have this One Winged Angel and this crap. I'm like, okay, this looks also very mix of Nomura and Amano style. Yeah, it's like, man, it looks very classic. Final Fantasy is right, definitely when they kind of combining those two elements of Kefka and Sephiroth. I felt so a lot at least, in my opinion. It felt very inspiring. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know, it's a very big famous gamer, so I would imagine that the author has played those games. But it's very similar, especially when he turned into having white hair too. when he like even changed his hair color into Sephiroth's hair color, I'm like, okay, come on, it's One Winged Angel. I can't be the only one seeing this thing. For that matter, though, One Winged Angel as a concept, right, has become like a trope, right? So if you look at TV shows and so on, One Winged Angel is like the cliche trope. What do you call it, right? We talk about someone turning into, the true god form or something. But yeah, it was strange too, in the sense that the QB, it sounded like that was a key, right? But he actually had the key. Like he actually had the physical key. And then if you eat the key, you turn into god or something. So that was a mistake. But it was strange too that, and I keep saying this thing here during the reaction, that Yigal seems to be working with the assassins, right? With the evil guys, probably. But then there are like two evil factions because when he gets the key, the angel demon thing takes it from him, and then of course he eats it in front of the other guy. So they actually weren't in the same party. So there were two different evil guys, but he seemed to be aware of the whole cloning and those guys and so on. Unless that was his doing, but it can't be because he was summoned in the store in the warehouse. So he seems like he was like an evil faction inside the evil faction or something. That was probably a little high paced there. They probably skipped some scenes there to really explain that. But I guess he was like his own evil guy inside the evil faction, and he actually didn't believe in their god. He was like, I will be God. I guess, right? He was like, I am God. Their god is crap. I will be the new god. I guess that was his actual plan, right? Probably. I guess so. He was probably always betraying them, right? He seems to be a classic evil bad guy, so, but whatever, yeah, that's Gat Obeu Hai Seukul. Reaction, viewers, so on. See you guys tomorrow with Black Clover. Subscribe to the episode 1. Of course, next week we have the final episode. It should be on Monday, yeah, next week. Then of course we have R0 final and so on as well. I was going to upload my R0 preview reaction with new witches. Be interesting. I did it actually before this video, this live stream, but I didn't have time to edit it, so it's going to come up immediately after this thing. in like 5 minutes from now. And of course today too should be the final of Fruit Basket. So a lot of finals coming, right? And I think Fruit Basket will have next season though, next year. I think so. So it probably announced today. But anyway, yeah, see you guys with the more anime ending. Yeah, we have the final this week, right? And then next week we have new animes. Oh, for that matter, I did watch Jujutsu Kaisen yesterday, a really cool new shonen show. Check it out. Yeah, the new up and coming action anime, right? Probably the biggest action anime, shonen anime, next season, right? You can find the pre-ed version if you Google a bit. Yeah, so that's out now. So very good episode 1, very good for Mappa, very very well animated and interesting fightings and so on. And also kind of actually a little similar to this anime with weird powers and horror anime and so on. But anyway, see you guys have a good day. See you guys with the other series about in this 5 minutes from now. I just edited.